What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugas, man, coming at y'all with another live. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Bro, I got a whole lot to get to today, man. In this hour, edition of live Q&A with Mr. Dugas, man. Um, First off, man, I want to lead the show. First off, man, I want to send my prayers and my well wishes to everyone in my area. Everyone along the Lake Charles, coast, everyone along like the Galveston, Beaumont coast and all that. We have Hurricane Laura is going to hit us pretty soon, man. I actually started hurricane preparations. I got a few more things, to do early tomorrow. It's expected to make landfall. The late tomorrow evening, man, going into Thursday morning. So, prayers for everyone, man, in the path of this storm, man, and hopefully it don't be too bad, man. Hopefully we come out of this thing, man. Obviously we're gonna be out of electricity for a while, man. But hopefully everything works out, man, to where everybody we all good. Me, my family, everybody around here is straight. So prayers to everybody, around here for that. Another thing, man, two more people I want to mention to start this show, man. First, I want to mention Pellerin. He was the young man who was killed right around the corner from me, like literally 7 minutes from where I stay. Um, he was killed walking into a convenience store, and he was shot 11 times, man, and killed by police, man. Obviously, I know this is an uncomfortable conversation for a lot of people, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It's something that has to be talked about, man. This is just something that's ongoing, man. That we need to get situated, man. Too many unarmed, African Americans are getting killed by the hands of police, man. And it's something that that has to change, man. We need to be arrested like anybody else, man. But to get killed, it's a bit much, man. So prayers to his family, man. I mean, this thing, I pass by that store all the time where he was murdered, man. So prayers to him and his family, and hopefully justice is served. Also for Jacob Blake, man. By the grace of God, he survived, but he is paralyzed, from the waist down, man. So prayers to him, prayers to his family. And another situation, where the man, senselessly got shot. So hopefully, everything works out for him and his family gets justice as well, man. And these are conversations, man. Look, if y'all want to talk about that, I know this is usually a sports channel, but look, I'll talk about whatever. So if y'all want to talk anything but politics. I don't really do politics like that. But we could talk about these issues, man. Prayers to those families, man. Real quick, man. NBA, my Miami Heat get the sweep over the Indiana Pacers, man. On to the second round, waiting for the Milwaukee Bucks, as we know that's who's gonna win it. Um, for NFL, man, my Eagles getting closer to the start of the regular season. Sidney Jones, man, is basically on the block, man, for making this roster, man, which is just crazy to me, man. The Braves, Ian Anderson was gonna make his debut tonight, but it got rained out, so it'll be tomorrow. And obviously, man, other NBA playoff action going on, NFL getting closer, college football getting closer. So we got a whole lot of things to talk about today, yo. And thank y'all for tuning in, man. What's up, First Down? Appreciate you tuning in. Damn sad. Yeah, it is, man. Extremely sad, man. I seen both videos, man. It's something that need to change, man. Something that absolutely, needs to change, yo. What's up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugas? Stay safe. Hey, appreciate it, bro, man. Yeah, for my area, it's supposed to hit us, but I mean, really prayers for like around the Lake Charles, Galveston, Beaumont area, man. I mean, they could potentially get 13 feet of rain, man, of flooding, man. So real prayers to them, man. We supposed to get a little bit of flooding this way too, but hopefully it isn't too bad, yo. What's up, James Wade? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, Dugas, man, I'm here. I'm in Houston, working in the ER unit. I'm basically getting prepared to be part of the ride out crew here. Be safe, King 23. Yeah, LeBron doing his thing, man. And hey, shout out to you, man. And everybody out there helping out. You be safe out there also, man. We need people like you, man, to help us get through this thing, man. Hopefully hopefully everybody, took action, man. Hopefully everybody, got prepared for this thing. Hopefully everybody, that was supposed to evacuated, and everything will be all right, man. But yeah, bro, just a lot going on, man. Here I'm watching the Jazz and the Nuggets. The Jazz are up 9 right now in the third. Man, I tell you what, Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray, man, they've been going at it. Like they've been really going at it, yo. I said the other day, I'm like, man, they might as well play a one-on-one out there. Oh, that was a good hustle. They really, really been going at it, yo. What's up, Mary Martell? Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Thank you so much for being part of the live, yo. Just out here preparing for this storm. Like preparing for this storm, yo. My area not supposed to get we not actually gonna get the worst of it, but we supposed to get a little something. And hopefully we get through this thing, man. 2020 been off the chain, man. I can't wait for everything to eventually, get back to normal, yo. I'm not a political person or even social, but this is getting out of hand. Yeah, it is, man. It is, man. Like watching these videos, man. Like especially the one with the dude out here, man. I'm like, bro. Like I pass by that gas station all the time, man. And to see it, it's senseless, man. I know people who I don't know the man personally, but I know people who do know his family. So it's getting out of hand, man. And I mean, what we got to do is focus on, man, is coming together and doing something about it. There's gonna be a lot of racist people out there that's just not gonna care, and there's gonna be a lot of people out there gonna be breaking into businesses that really got nothing to do with the whole situation, but are going to be labeled to it. So, like you say, it's really just getting out of hand, unfortunately. Didn't Mitchell Murray come in the same draft class? Uh, I don't think so. I know Murray came out in, man, what year Murray came out, man? I know this is Mitchell's, what, third year? This is Mitchell's third year. Is this I think Murray been in the league probably a year more than Mitchell has. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I think Murray came out probably one season before Mitchell. Because I know for sure this is Mitchell's third season. Because I know his rookie year 2 years ago they beat OKC with Paul George and Westbrook. Then they lost to Houston, and then last year in the second year they lost to Houston in the first round. I think Murray been in the league 1 year ahead of those guys. I'm almost sure. Be safe. How's the girls? We dodged it this time. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, yo. I'm pretty much ready. I just got a couple of more things to get tomorrow. Then I'll officially be ready for this thing. And the girls, they good, yo. They getting big, man. They getting big, yo. They by their mom right now. They called me and it was like, Dad, we need to be by you for the hurricane. I'm like, I'm coming to get y'all. So I'm gonna get them tomorrow, and they gonna ride out the hurricane with me. So I gotta get a couple of more. We already got a couple of board games. Got to get a couple of more board games, and just some things to entertain ourselves because they don't. Hey, like I told her, hey, the lights gonna be out most likely. Most likely we're gonna be out of power. So we're gonna have to do something to get. There's no YouTube. There's no all the other stuff they be watching. So we're gonna have to entertain ourselves, yo. But they doing good. Appreciate you for asking. And yeah, man, I'm glad y'all dodged this thing, yo. I hope you and your family doing well also. When you have no conscience for your actions, you feel untouchable and act accordingly. Ridiculous. Yeah, like that's the thing for me. And years ago, I was an armed security guard. I was armed. I did carry a weapon. And I did the training, the whole training and all that other stuff. And, in some cases, you have to, you have to kill. Like in some instances, you just have to. But in some instances, man, it's like they tell you like, it got to be a last resort. And the problem that I'm seeing is it's not a last resort. Like if the guy pulled out a gun and he was pointing at people, okay, I get it. You know, there was a guy years ago, man, that I knew that, went into the mall, man. This was about 14 years ago. He knew that he's dating this girl and she dumped him, man. He couldn't handle it. He went in the mall and he shot her at her job, killed her, ran outside and put out his gun on the police, and the police killed him. I mean, it had to happen. But in these instances, like, why does it seem like it's a first resort instead of a last resort? That's the issue that I'm having. And for Jacob Blake, thankfully he's alive, but the man will never walk again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for that to happen in front of his kids, it's just it's a better way to handle that, man. Like I just feel like it is, yo. If people are, I'm not saying that people that commit crimes or do things or resist arrest or whatever shouldn't be held accountable, shouldn't face any type of consequences. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we got to kill them. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have to die? And they ain't really putting your life in danger like that. I just think it's nonsense, and I don't know what it's gonna take, but something gonna have to happen, yo. Yep, yeah, that's just what it is, yo. What's up, Conru girl? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Duga, I'm preparing for the storm. A very low probability that we will take a direct hit. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm doing the same here. I just got a couple of more things I gotta get. I got my sandbags ready. I got water and all that and ready. Flashlights. I just gotta probably grab a couple more snacks. And a couple of board games, for the girls. Because they're gonna ride it out with me. Thursday or whatever. We shouldn't get a direct hit over here neither, but apparently we gotta be in danger. We gotta be prepared for potential flooding. So like I said, I got my sandbags ready. And I'm just ready for this thing to come and be over with, and hopefully not many people really get impacted. Like I'm worried about my people, around, the Galveston, Beaumont, Lake Charles area, especially around Lake Charles, because they're getting potential. I've seen they getting potential 9 to 13 feet of rain. Like that's a lot, man. Like that's a lot, man. That's dangerous. And I hope all the people that that they told to evacuated. Excuse me. What's up, Cowboy X Factor? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey there, Mr. Dugas. Good luck to the Miami Heat, as I think that series against the Bucks will be a good one. Hey, appreciate it. And look, man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like Milwaukee better watch out, man. I honestly, I know I'm gonna sound crazy to some people. I honestly think the Heat got a real shot, yo, against the Bucks, man. Obviously, we pretty much dominated them for the most part in the regular season, and I get it. You can't compare the regular season to playoffs. But when I look at their team, man, Giannis is amazing. I mean, he won. I mean, last year he was the MVP. Probably gonna be the MVP again this year. And today, earlier, he got named Defensive Player of the Year. So the guy is just absolutely amazing. Though he does lack a jump shot, he's still very amazing. But when I look at his overall team, they remind me so much, man, of the Cavaliers before LeBron came to us. How LeBron was just so amazing, was the MVP, they was the number one seed and all that. And then when they went up into the playoffs against these deeper, veteran-laden teams, they got knocked out. So that's what I'm looking for. Like, man, he could go 11 deep. 11 deep. Spo could mix match his lineups. He could go with straight shooters. He could go with straight defenders, have a nice little mixture of both. He got a couple of guys that could beat their man off the dribble. I mean, got athleticism out there. I mean, I really like our chances, yo. And then they got to play an extra game also. So I really like our chances. I'm really looking forward to that, yo. Only in 2020 when a black man comes to break up a fight, and the result is he fighting for his own life. Yeah, I mean it's it's senseless, man. Man, like just shoot the man like that. Like I'm like, come on, man. Like if you got it, like you couldn't tase him, you couldn't tase him. I mean, you couldn't shoot him in the leg. Like I mean, come on, man. 7 times, bro. Like it's I don't know, man. I mean, I understand people, it's like, oh, this, that, but I've learned to just ignore the comments because I'm not getting myself stressed out like that about that. I learned that from the whole George Floyd situation, reading comments. There are real people out there that are really racist, yo. Like, let's not, there are real racist people out there, so, yeah, man. We got to get it done, man. We got to do something about this thing, man. It's definitely, getting out of hand, yo. Let's see. My girl from New Orleans and she moved to Texas when Katrina hit and moved right back after they went through the recovery stage. Whew, man, Katrina, man. I mean, I tell you what, bro, like that's just a memory I'm just gonna never forget, man. Fortunately for me, I wasn't actually in New Orleans for that. I was a couple hours away. Rita did hit us, and we got away. We went to Memphis, but man, like just worrying about my auntie out there. But luckily for her, at the last minute, we was trying to get her to come by us, but she was just, oh, I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna ride it out. And then when we seen how bad it was on TV, man, we calling, and we like, oh my goodness, no, man. But luckily, at the last minute, somebody was able to convince her to, to go to Shreveport. But man, that was just the saddest thing ever, man. I've met a lot of people from New Orleans who came in my area after that, man. That was just something just so devastating and just so sad, man. And I just hope that that never happens again, obviously, yo. My Rockets don't seem to have a killer instinct. I'm concerned that they may not make it out of the first round. Yeah, yeah, that series done got interesting, yo. After the first 2 games, I pretty much wrote Chris Paul and OKC off. Um, Man, like 58 threes, that's a lot of threes, yo. That I get it, that's Houston's game, but man, that's a lot, man. I mean, I know this dude Fort is a decent defender. Chris Paul, even at his age, is an okay defender. Adams is a rim protector. But it's like they don't really have, a lot of great defenders like that to where you can't just take them off the dribble and get to the hole. Now I know they really missing Russell Westbrook. I get that. But I mean these other guys, man, they could take the ball to the hole, yo, instead of just consistently jacking up threes, yo. But I mean, I still feel like Houston is better. I still would have my money on Houston winning this series. But game 5 is extremely critical though. Heat is a contender. Yeah, like people sleeping on us, man. Like people are really sleeping on us, yo. And I'm telling you, like I am. If we just stay healthy, nobody gets banged up and all this other stuff. Jimmy get his shoulder right and all that. We could go 11 deep. Like if we have to. Like I really like our chance. Giannis is great. Giannis is amazing. He gonna be the best player on the court. But I'm telling you, I really like our chance, yo. I just really feel like our team could really get at them, yo. Giannis is great, but Bam is going to give him major problems. He won't be able to play bully ball with him. If you think Middleton is nervous now, he's going to be spooked against Butler. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing that I'm talking about, man. Bam could match Giannis's girth, his strength, and he's not just gonna go around him like that. Now I'm not saying that Bam gonna shut him out or Giannis ain't gonna score at all, But I'm telling you, like we give them a tough matchup, and then like you said with Jimmy on Middleton, I mean, then you could throw Iguodala on him. Like I mean, our bench, man, with Tyler Hero and these guys, man, like man. I just feel really good, yo. I'm just like, man, if I just know everybody, nobody gonna get hurt on both teams. Everybody on both sides gonna be healthy. I'm like, man, I really like our chances, and I'm so looking forward to this series, yo. I just want Milwaukee to hurry up. It's like low key. I want Orlando to push him, win another game to get him a little tired. But I'm like, man, get this thing over with so we could get it. Like, let's get it on, man. I cannot wait for this series, yo. I'm concerned that the Clippers may not make it out the first round either. I'm gonna say this, man. Like, shout out to Luka Doncic also, man. Shout out to him, man. That guy has just been everything, just sensational, yo. I know they won the other day without him, but man, I think missing Porzingis is gonna hurt him, yo, in the in the like as far as the series as a whole. Cause like Luka had to do a lot just to win that one game, yo. Um, if Porzingis was out there tonight, I would have been like, man, this thing gonna get interesting. But I just feel like with no Porzingis, just Luke out there again by himself, and we need him to do all that again. And then imagine he did all that. Imagine if he missed that shot. Like they down 3-1 with him doing all that. So I just feel like, man, and I know they got some decent players. I know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a good player. You know, Seth Curry is a good player and all that. Trey Burton. But it's like that's a lot to ask for him to do all that again. And the Clippers, I expect the Clippers to be motivated tonight. I seen Doc Rivers' comments the other day after the game. Doc was a little, disappointed and mad, basically in so many ways, calling them mentally weak and all that other stuff. So I think they're gonna come out with a good effort tonight. If Porzingis was out there, man, I'd have been like, ooh, boy. like, but I don't know if Luka could do all that again. So I'm gonna get an edge to the Clippers, but we'll see. I tell you what is I'm looking forward to that matchup, yo. I'm watching Utah and Denver right now, and I'm looking forward to that matchup. What's up, Philly? Philly, appreciate you tuning in. We need to link up one of these days and catch an Eagles game at BWW in Karen Crow. Hey, that's what's up, yo. Hey, I'm down. Just get at me. I'm down. Just get at me, yo. That's right around my way, yo. Just get at your boy, yo. Bam Adebayo has been a great story this year, from being a backup to Hassan Whiteside to being an all-star, that second option to Jimmy Butler. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bam and shout out to Tyler Hero, yo. One thing about me, I'll admit if I was like wrong about something, or if I just didn't see something that was coming. I wasn't thrilled at first when we drafted Bam. I wasn't thrilled at first when we drafted Tyler Hero. But those two guys, man, with the coaching they get and just the work ethic they have, I mean, they turn themselves into really good players, man. Especially like you said with Bam. Like last year, I know Bam started, but Whiteside got some good minutes, yo. And for him to just, I mean, the youngest player ever to average what 15, 10, and 5, in a season, his defensive presence. The one thing, and I know he got it in him, and I know eventually he gonna use it more. The one thing that I feel like Bam need to do a little bit more is use that 15-foot jumper, man. Or that between that 10 to 15-foot jumper. He got a nice stroke. I just wish he used that a little more consistently. Because the only thing with him, it's like in this series going against Miles Turner, and then next series probably going up against Giannis or Brook Lopez, who's bigger. Like a lot of times he uses that athleticism and he tries to get to the hole, but he's a shorter big man. So a lot of players with length, they tend to block his shot. Whereas I wish, like, they're gonna play off him. Whereas when they play off him, he used that little 15-foot to knock it down. And then when they gotta start coming up to him, he could use his athleticism to blow right by him. I think if he just uses that shot a little more and have a little more confidence in it, I think that he go just take his game to a whole nother level, man. But right now, like, to say he still got work to do, like, he amazing. I ain't even gonna much lie to you. He is amazing, yo. The only way for change is to get on the inside and change it from the inside out. Yeah, man. The, I think the main thing that could create change is people that do these things are starting to get held accountable. Initially, not all this. Oh, we got to do this old thorough investigation and all this other stuff. Like, if they get held accountable like right away, you know what I'm saying? I think, and they start teaching that more in these academies and all that. And it's not necessarily just for blacks, for anybody in general, for people in general. Like, yo, like if you in danger or if somebody else is in danger, I get it, man. A man is walking with his back turned. You can see his hands. You know what I'm saying? A dude is walking like you could tase him, you could shoot him in the leg. All this, I'ma shoot to kill. Like it's nonsense, man. And that's the thing that just absolutely needs to change, yo. Porzingis is out again for game 5, shaking my head. Yeah, that's tough, man. I'm still excited to watch, but my gut tells me, man, the Clippers gonna handle their business tonight. The Clippers gonna be like, look, man, enough. I know Luka is amazing and everybody happy and all that other stuff. And trust me, I'm happy because I love watching them play. But I honestly feel like they're gonna come out tonight and try to make a statement. If I wanted Porzingis to play so bad tonight, man, because I would love to see Luka and Porzingis out there going up against Kawhi and Paul George and seeing who come out on top, man. Because for Dallas, man, they could have been up 3-1, yo. Game 1 was really going their way until Porzingis got kicked out. Game 2, obviously they won. Game 3, it was somewhat competitive till Luka turned his ankle. So and then they won game 4. So it's like, but I mean, hey, I don't know, man. Porzingis knee must really, really be hurting because I'm like, bruh, like tough it out, man. Luka out there on one leg, man. Tough it out. But I mean, who am I? I'm not a doctor. I don't know how this man feel, but as a fan of basketball, it sucks that he won't be out there tonight. What's up, Jose Gomez? Appreciate you tuning in. They should have kept Capella. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, uh, I don't know, man. They told us something else, man. Like they told us something else, man. I get it. He want to go more and more small ball, but it's like, bro, they had the best record in the NBA with Capella out there. Like they just did, man. I mean, I know he was dealing with some things, and he looked like he had got a little heavy and all that other stuff. But it's like, I mean, man, like no big man that I mean, I guess you could say Jeff Green, I guess, as a power forward. If it get real, real, real serious, they got the big homie Tyson Chandler on the bench they could throw out there. But I think they're gonna be okay against OKC, man. I think they pull it out, man. I just think they better. I just think they're more talented. But game 5 is very crucial, man. Very crucial. I don't think they need to be jacking up 58 threes, man. The Seth Curry and Paul George backstory is very interesting. Yeah, it is, man. It really is, man. That's why it's kind of funny that Doc is coaching Paul George. That's what makes it very interesting. Doc is coaching Paul George. A man that allegedly cheated on his daughter, got another woman pregnant. And now his daughter is married to Seth Curry, who is an opposing player. So it is a pretty interesting backstory and seeing them out there on the court competing against each other, yo. I just don't get it. Like, how do NBA players get hurt a lot? Like the D Rose injury, I get it, a cramp, I get it, but these missing game injuries is just soft to me. Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's it's crazy, man. I don't understand it neither. I'm like, bro, like in Porzingis' case, man, it's like, man, like your season is on the like. I don't know how bad his knee is hurting. They say his knee soreness. I didn't hear like an ACL or a sprained knee like Lillard got now or any knee contusion or whatever. It's a sore knee. Like, come on, man. Like y'all got a real shot to beat this team. Like with Porzingis out there and Luka, Dallas got a real shot. I mean, they still technically got a shot now. It's just that it's hard for me to imagine Luka doing all that again. And Paul George being completely off again. But man, like, I don't know, man. I'm with you, man. It's like, bro, you really can't play at all. Like, you can't just ride that out for your boys one game. But I mean, I guess not, man. And that's unfortunate, for Mavericks fans, man. Yes, it is an interesting one for sure. Yeah, that's a pretty cool story, man. Like I know a lot of people don't know about that, but it really is, yo. What's up, Miami sports fan? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, I'm new. I'm a huge Heat fan. Hey, welcome to my channel, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go Heat, man. Nice sweep over Indiana. We got a big one coming up with Milwaukee. I know they're not done yet, but we all know Milwaukee about to close that thing out tomorrow. So I am really looking forward to it, yo. I really think that we got a real shot, to knock off the Milwaukee Bucks, yo. And we just gotta stay healthy. Nobody coming with no shoulder, no finger, no ankle, none of that other nonsense. If everybody out there could play, our top 11 is available. I know Spo ain't gonna play all 11, but we got 11 that's ready to play, yo. And if they all healthy and ready to roll and Spo can still, look like the Nuggets coming back a little bit too, cut it to 4. If Spo could go out there and continue to mix matches lineups, man, I like our chances, man. I really do, yo. I get how NFL players get hurt, like they run into each other with full speed. But today, NBA, you can't even blink at the player without a foul. So how do you get hurt? Like, yeah, man. I mean, it's down to two. Never trying to stay alive, man. But I get it, yo. It's tough. It's tough. Now, granted, in some situations, there are some very, physical contact out there. But like you said, it's nowhere near like football. But I mean, I don't know. It's tough, man. It makes you wonder, like with Porzingis, for example. Like, my whole thing is, man, if you ain't having surgery, like after this series is over, get your behind out there, man. Like, go out there, bro. Even if you go out there as a decoy, like Porzingis could just hang out around the 3-point line and jack up threes, man. He could hang out in the paint and just block shots. Like as a basketball fan, I feel robbed that he's not out there with Luca, man. I want Luca to be out there with some real legitimate help, man. And that would have made this series even more compelling, yo. What's going on, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, Mr. Dugas? Congratulations on the Heat sweep. I got to be real with you. I would love to see Miami versus Toronto East final. That will go 7. Hey, I hope it happened. Like, I honestly hope it happened, man. Let us go up against it. Like, let us knock off Giannis and Milwaukee, and a lot of people gonna be like, oh my goodness, Miami. I'm not gonna be that surprised because I actually really think it could happen. I honestly believe it will happen. With the exception of any type of unexpected injury, I honestly believe it will happen. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I really believe it's gonna happen because I just think overall we match up great with them and we better overall. They may be better overall in the regular season, but I think you get us in a 7-game series in a bubble where it ain't no home, there ain't no Milwaukee crowd going crazy and all that other nonsense. I'm like, yo, we better. You know, but yeah, like I really would love to see that, man. We played pretty well against Toronto this year also. We lost the last game in the bubble by 4, but we played them pretty tough. So and they're the NBA champs, yo. So that would be a whole lot of fun, yo. When we drafted Bam, I was furious. I wanted Justin Jackson. LOL. He a bum. Yeah, like I'm with you, man. I remember I did not like that pick, man. I was like, come on, man. But you see, another thing I'm starting to learn about Calipari at Kentucky, he holding a lot of these guys back, man. Like you don't really see a lot of these skill sets at Kentucky like that. Look, Carl Anthony Towns, man. Nobody knew he had this type of offense. I mean, look, Anthony Davis. Like Anthony Davis looked like an offensive machine. Now, granted, I know he didn't have all this in his arsenal when he was at Kentucky, but I'm sure Anthony Davis had a. I mean, he won the MVP of the national championship game basically just for blocking shots. Anthony Davis came into the league as a premier shot blocker. Like nobody knew he had this type of offensive skill. And lo and behold, man, this guy is an amazing offensive player. Same thing with Bam, man. Bam got a nice little arsenal, of offensive moves and all that, man. But you didn't really see that at Kentucky. All I remember that year at Kentucky was De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk pretty much shooting all the shots. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like Malik Monk was the guy that I was hoping would have fell to in that draft. But yeah, a lot of guys wanted Jackson also. I was just really hoping for Malik Monk. But Bam has been amazing, man. I'm glad that he turned out to be the player he is. And yes, Justin Jackson is like a real bust. Miami sports fans that could be fact like, damn, didn't he hurt his finger? Like how? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Now he ain't even gonna play tomorrow, man. I think Dame tired too, man. Like when you think about it, man, he took a whole lot of energy just to get in the playoffs. like, and I mean, he just ran into a buzz. So they got the game one victory. That was pretty cool. It was nice. It gave everybody eyes open, like, oh, But I mean, the Lakers, showing their thing now. We all know it's pretty much gonna come down, to Lakers and Clippers, man, out of the West, man. What's up, Ideal JS23? Appreciate you tuning in. Congrats, y'all better beat the Bucks. Hey, I feel like we gonna do it. Like I honestly feel like we gonna do it, yo. The thing that honestly worries me more than anything is like, man, I don't need nobody turning no ankle. I don't need nobody hurting no foot. Nobody getting banged up to where they gotta miss a game or not be as effective as they would be if they were healthy. Jimmy need to take care of that shoulder, man. We gotta at least. I don't know when if Milwaukee wins tomorrow. I'm not sure when game one would be. I don't know if it would be Friday or it would be Sunday. I'm not sure. But Jimmy better get that shoulder right, man. He got at least no earlier than Friday, to be ready to go out there and get it done, man. So he better get ice that shoulder up pretty good, man, because we don't need nobody out there, half stepping and being all injured and stuff. So yeah, like I believe we're gonna do it. I definitely honestly believe we're gonna do it, yo. Yeah, man, conditioning and training is way different. It really is, yo. It really, really is, especially for these guys, man. It is kind of tough, man. Like playing a season, in the works of a season with the traveling and all that, and then you being off for basically what 4 months, 3, 4 months, before you could really play. So it's tough, man. And Denver has cut this lead all the way down to one, yo, with 10 minutes, 58 seconds left, man. Denver looked like they're trying to stay alive, man. Utah was up by like 13 not that long ago. Bam and Hero is what happens when you put in the hard work in the off season. Coming from Kentucky helps them too. Calipari get these guys prepared for the NBA. Oh yeah, he does, man. The only thing I noticed, and maybe it's because they have so much NBA talent that they don't get to really show a lot. Like matter of fact, Jamal Murray out there in this game now. Another Kentucky guy, man. That was well, with Murray in Kentucky, Murray was hooping at Kentucky though. Like I'm gonna say that he was hooping, but a lot of these guys, man, their offensive game kind of gets hitting, man. So shout out to Bam and Hero, man, and just the Heat organization in whole, man. We got these two guys came in, made themselves very, very good players. Duncan Robinson has turned himself into a legitimate starting two guard in this league. Kendrick Nunn is a rookie of the year finalist. I mean, man, like it just goes on and on. Derrick Jones Jr. is constantly improving, getting better each, and every day. And Denver has taken the lead, man. Denver has came back and took the lead, yo. Can't believe Utah is up. Yeah, like I'm looking at it. Well, Denver up. Well, Utah back up now. They just took the lead back. But yeah, man, Utah doing their thing, man. Donovan Mitchell, man, has just been sensational in this series, man. Murray has also, but Donovan Mitchell has just been really, really good in this series, man. 2 50-point games, man. That's that's crazy, man. Let's see. Don't the Heat have enough cap to get a max player? I think we do. I'm gonna have to double check that, but I think we do. Man, like a guy that I would absolutely love for this team, man, is what is two, man? It's two guys that I would love for this team. A guard and a big man. I would love to see. Bradley Beal on this roster. like I like a guy that could just absolutely fill it up offensively. I would love to see him. And if Bam could continue to work on his 15-foot jumper to where he could become more of a power forward than a center, I would like to take a run at Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talks that, Miami could look at him. And he would be interested in coming. But we'll see. That's a story. That's a long way to see, but we'll check it out, yo. What's up, Title Man 24? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, bro? Hope your day is going good. I'm so happy Lakers won. Oh yeah, man. I mean that thing was over right from the time they tipped the ball up, man. I mean the Lakers absolutely boat raised them guys, man. I went to bed in the second quarter. Like that game was over, man. And yeah, my day straight, man. Just preparing for this storm, man. We got Hurricane Laura coming, supposed to hit out, my way. Late tomorrow evening. Just got a couple of more things I gotta tend to tomorrow. Got most of the stuff done, but a couple of more things that I gotta take care of, before this thing hits. Just to prepare for like, potential flooding, the power outages, and all that other stuff. Um, but yeah, man. Besides that, man, all is well, yo. All is well, yo. Won't disagree there. Yeah. Millsap is my close fan, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, yo. Shout out to him, man. He's still out there after all these years, man. Still out there getting it done, yo. It's pretty interesting to see him actually in the playoff series going up against Utah. The team that drafted him, man. Millsap do his thing, man. Shout out to him, man. Let's see. Nice man. He really solid. He used to kill us on the Hawks. LOL. Oh, he did, man. Like with him and Hartford, man. Oh, like that was crazy, man. Atlanta has some good teams, man. Has some really really good teams, yo. I never forget that 7-game series, man. What that was in '09. Um, they like blew us out game 1. We wanted Wade went off game 2. We beat them pretty good game 3. And game 4, man, was the game that it was like, I can't believe we let them beat us at home, man. They had like a long road playoff losing streak too, man. They got us in 5, blew them out in 6, and they took Kansas in 7, man. That was a little tough series, man, that I really thought we should have won. Because we would have went on, took on LeBron right in Cleveland right after that, too. What's up, Sir Nando 27? Appreciate you tuning in. You think Raptors gonna throw with boycotting the next games from the shooting? I don't think they will. You never know. Obviously, something has to be done. Because it's ridiculous what's going on. Absolutely is. But I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll play the games, man. But I feel like they're gonna do something. I just don't think it's gonna quite be that though. Lions did too. Jazz up 6. Yeah, I seen Detroit at cancel their practice today, man. It's getting out of hand, man. It's getting out of hand, and something just really has to happen with that, man. Houston better stop letting these games come down to the end. CP3 is such a great leader and always gets great shots for himself or his teammates late in games. I agree. When the game is tight, I do trust Chris Paul more than I trust like Harden. If the game is close. Now obviously Harden, is better, is a better player, clearly. But late in games, if it's a close game, I do agree with you that I think Chris Paul will make better decisions. As far as like you said, getting a nice shot for himself or teammates, and just being more under control. It's too many times where I look at Houston, man, and they arguing with the refs. I've seen Portland doing that a lot last night early on, man. And it's like when a team is just constantly arguing with the refs for every little thing, man, and you could tell like it's gonna be a long night. Like you could really tell it's gonna be a long night for them, man. Let's see, Heat in 5, bro. Man, I would love it. Like, I would love it. I would love it a lot, man, if that happened, man. What a nice move by Murray. Yeah, Murray out there doing this thing, man. Murray don't want to go home, man. Let's see what the score is now. It was on commercial. Look like again coming back on now. Utah had a big lead in this game, man, and Denver like came back and took the lead. This is do or die for them, yo. This do or die, man. They gotta win this thing to keep their season alive. Let's see. Still waiting on the score. I think the fourth quarter about to start right now. Or did the? Oh no, we've been playing in the fourth. Yeah, we've been playing in the fourth. 8 minutes left. Denver up by two actually, 92-90. Let's see. Peace. I'ma eat. Hey, greatly appreciate you tuning in, yo. Appreciate that so much, man. And welcome to the channel, yo. What's up, Bailey C? Appreciate you tuning in. It's Nigel Branham Good. We picked him up a few weeks ago. Man, y'all just cut him. It's like y'all just cut him, man. I just seen what that was yesterday or today that y'all cut him. So like it don't even matter. He gone already. Uh yeah, he gone. Hard to maximize your talents at a school like Kentucky when you're playing with 4 and 5 other McDonald's All-Americans. Devin Booker was the sixth man on the same team with Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, that is true, man. Shout out to Devin Booker too, man. Devin Booker real nice, man. I actually seen Devin Booker play in high school. I was actually in Mississippi. He went to Moss Point High School in Moss Point, Mississippi. I actually was out there like for work, a few years back when he was a senior. And I remember being in my hotel room and I was just watching something. I don't remember if it was a 30 for 30. I was watching something on ESPN. It wasn't a game. It was like a 30 for 30. I forgot who it was about. And they showed at the bottom, you know how they show the things at the bottom, and they had the McDonald's All-American team. And I'm just looking like, okay, whatever, whatever. And then I seen Devin Booker, Moss Point, Mississippi, and I was wait, hold up. I'm out here. like, I'm out here. Like, wait, they got a McDonald's All-American out here? So I started doing my research on him, man, and I seen lo and behold, he had a game that Friday night, man. So I GPS the school and I drove down to his high school and I went to check him out. Now, granted, man, that game, man, he was playing against a bunch of guys that's like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? He's 6'5", and he basically was playing center that game. Only shot 1 3. He was out there blocking shots and putting put ups and all that other stuff. But it was pretty cool, man, to know that I seen that guy in high school, went to his high school and watched them playing. Like now he in the NBA dropping 70 in a game and stuff like that, man. So it's pretty little cool, to see that. But you're right, man. That is what it is, man. When it's just so much talent on one team, it's pretty hard, for them to really show their skills. Especially Calipari got more of a system. Whereas in the NBA, for the most part, there's a couple of organizations, man, that got systems in place, particularly right now, the Miami Heat, like the San Antonio Spurs, the Boston Celtics, for the most part, teams like that. But a lot of other teams is basically, man, you just freelancing and, let your best players make plays. You know what I'm saying? So, you're right, man. It is different. And it is kind of hard, to fully show your skill set, at those type of schools, man. The game tied up right now with like six or some change left. Big shot by Jokic. Denver took the lead by 2. It is time to start putting Luka in the top 5 point guard conversation. Oh yeah, definitely. like definitely, man. Definitely. Like we overdue. like we definitely need to put him in that, man. Man, I just really wish Porzingis was playing tonight, man. I'm not gonna say that Dallas can't win tonight. I just feel like it's gonna be too tough tonight without Porzingis, man. Luca did a lot that last game, man. Just to hit a shot at the end to get the W with Paul George not playing that well, yo. So I really wish he was out there, man. That would have made this thing very intriguing. And we would have see what the Clippers really, really. I mean, we still gonna see what they made of tonight, but we would have really, really, really seen what they made of. Oh, Oh, Donovan Mitchell just dunked on Michael Porter Jr. Oh my goodness. Man, this guy here, man. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's so nasty, man. Man, you man. Mitchell out there playing with the boys, man. Utah up 98-96, man. I trust Jimmy Buckets more in the postseason than Giannis. I agree, man. I do also, man. Giannis with Coach Spo and with our just whole defense and everything, we're gonna force him to be a jump shooter. Now I know it's gonna be some plays where we gotta do with Milwaukee, man, is limit them in transition. If we could make them play a lot of half court offense, I like our chances defensively, yo. I like our chances to build a wall around Giannis and to run out to these shooters. I like Jimmy guarding Middleton one on one. Iguodala guarding him one on one and all that, man. It's gonna make it tough. So like, yeah, like I love it, man. I just cannot wait, man. Like I'm just itching for this thing to get started, man. It'd have been nice if Milwaukee swept Orlando so we could already know when game one gonna be. Because I don't even know when game one would be if Milwaukee win tomorrow. I'm assuming either Friday or Sunday. Um, but but yeah, man, I am really, really looking forward to that. A nice and one by Conley too. It's a good game, man. This thing going down to the wire, yo. Let's see. What's going on, Junior Sanchez? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you want ET in the playoffs? ET, elaborate for me. I'm lost. I'm sorry. Let's see. Charles Barkley needs to stop making guarantees because he guaranteed Portland was going to. Man, I don't know what Charles was thinking with that one, man. That's just crazy, man. He said Indiana would have won game three against us also, man. Charles better leave us the hell alone, man. When it come to what you call. Oh, you talking about Earl Thomas. Okay, I got you. It just hit me. You know what, man? I'm good, man. I'm good. Like, I think we all right, man. My bad. I'm getting it now. E.T. Earl Thomas. We all right, man. I think we good, man. I'm curious to see how I must say Jalen Mills looks out there at safety. We got Rodney McLeod, Kavon Wallace, Will Parks. I think we all right, man. Because Earl gonna cost a lot of money, and Earl is an older player. He just really looks like he gonna end up in Dallas, man. I just feel like that's where he wanted to be all along. I remember when they played a couple of years ago when he was in Seattle, and he basically walked in their locker room to tell them to come get him, man. So Earl is just a different type of cat, man. Let's see. I know you're not talking to me about hell no, I don't want Earl Thomas on the Eagles. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I just think that we don't really need to go that route. Embiid doesn't fit the Heat culture. He wouldn't even pass the Heat body fat test. You're right about that, man. We would have to really, really, really whip him in shape, man. Cause like I was laughing, I was messing with my cousin. I said, bro, like he a Lakers fan. I said, man, you talking about Deion Waiters and all that. I'm like, bro, Deion Waiters couldn't even get on the floor with us because he was fat. He was out of shape, man. Like you got to get in shape, man. If Embiid really is serious about winning and wanting to be great, then he would get his behind in shape. The problem with the 76ers, man, I just felt like, Brett Brown didn't have no accountability in that locker room. Josh Richardson said it, and Josh Richardson comes from us. And Josh Richardson knows what it looks like to be in a locker room, that holds people accountable. I felt like Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons got to do whatever they wanted. Like how can you be in this league, have such a glaring weakness, and still don't get better as a jump shooter for Ben Simmons? And Joel Embiid, how are you constantly out of shape? Like that's coaching. That's coaching not holding these guys accountable, man. So I think if he came to the Heat, he would be held accountable, and we'll find out how much he loved this game or not, yo. All right, let me get to people I haven't got to yet, y'all. What's up, Crimson Brave 2020? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Dugas, what's going on, yo? What's up, Dak Attack? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Dugas? How you feeling tonight? I'm good, man. Really good, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Just getting ready for this Hurricane Laura, man, to come through and get out of here. Let's see. What's up, Carolina Cowboys 74? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, bro, love your channel, even if it's an Eagles fan. Do you think the Lakers win the series? Appreciate it, man. And much love, even though you a Cowboy fan. Oh yeah, man. Lakers gonna beat Portland, man. That thing over with, man. Lakers Clippers Western Conference Finals, man. That's gonna be the matchup, yo. Let's see. Let me try to get to what's up, Mike Wallace? Appreciate you tuning in. What's good, OGA? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate the love, yo. What's up, Nicholas? Nguyen, apologize if I pronounced it wrong, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think we can beat Raptors or Celtics in Eastern Conference Finals? I do. I absolutely do. It would be hard. Obviously, beating Milwaukee will be hard. But man, I really think that we can. Like with the veterans on the team, the youngsters that if they continue to play with confidence, the coaching, the way we shoot the ball, the way we defend, the depth that we have, I definitely think we can. Let's see. What's up, Gwen Marie? Appreciate you tuning in. Hello, everyone. Exactly, Charles need to stop. Exactly, Heat don't play that, man. Yeah, man. Charles better leave us alone, man. Cause my gut tell me Charles gonna be up there talking about, man. I tell you what, man. I like the Miami Heat over man. What, man? Leave us alone, man. Like I just hear it from Charles, man. That just sound completely like is up Charles Barkley alley, man. Coming out there and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick the Heat, man. I really like the Heat, man. You know, I hope he leave us alone completely, yo." But all right, y'all, man. Let me run, man. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to get to your question or comment. Y'all come check out my page, man, on my channel. I got my social media accounts on there. So if y'all want to DM me on there and ask me anything, tell me anything, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, yo. But once again, thanks everyone for tuning in to another live, man. I really enjoy it, man. And like I say, man, let's stay safe, man. Hurricane Laura coming this way, man. Hope everybody else out there that's dealing with this thing, y'all stay safe. And just hopefully we ride through this thing and we all right, man. As far as social justice, man, let's just do our part, man, to make this a better world, man. I know we can't save everybody, and there's some people out there just gonna do what they do, but let's do what we can to make this world better, man. In the meantime, I may not have a couple of videos for the next couple of days. We expected to lose power over here with the hurricane and everything. But whenever I get back, everything get back to normal, Lord willing, man, I'll be right back up and running and putting up some content for y'all, yo. But until then, man, everybody stay safe, stay blessed. Talk to y'all, Lord willing, during the weekend for the live next Tuesday, man. Y'all have a blessed night. Let's go Heat.